Alright, folks. How's it going, folks? It's Dirk here with your daily NHL report. And last night we were able to have 6 games on tap. By the way, folks, before we get into this, we got a little special guest. Come on. You remember that, I think it was a few days ago, you heard some barking when I was doing a video. Well, this is the guy who did the barking. This is Sparko. I love this dog. This is my dog. Now, he's half Chihuahua, and he's half Jack Russell. Now, he is pretty old. He's getting up there in age, but he's a lovable dog. He's feisty. He has a lot of energy in him. I don't know what it is. But this is my dog, and me and my dad love him. So, if you ever watch a video and stuff and want to know what's that barking, right here. This is the guy right here that does all the barking. Share it to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? Okay. Let me do this video, buddy. So let's get right into it with the games last night. Now, once again, there were 6 games on tap. 5 of the teams are playing back to back. So let's get right into it. Starting off with Buffalo at Toronto. Entering the matchup, Buffalo was 29-24-8 with 66 points. Toronto was 37-20-4 with 78 points. And when it was all said and done, Toronto beats Buffalo 5-3. I mean, they just clobbered them. Shots on goal were 33 for Toronto, 34 for Buffalo. Power plays, Toronto went 0 for 1. Buffalo went 2 for 5. Not bad for Buffalo. Even though they picked up their 25th loss of the year, I still see them making the playoff. They still got a chance at the playoffs, but I do not know. And coming up, probably when there's no games really, the main games going on and stuff, I'll give you my playoff picks. Okay, that's later on. Next game, Montreal, or how they say it up there, Los de la Hockey des Canadiens. Didn't know I could do that, did ya? Taking on the New Jersey Devils in New Jersey. Entering the matchup, the Canadiens were 33-22-7 with 73 points. And the Devils were 24-30-8 with 56 points when it was all said and done. New Jersey beats Montreal 2-1. Shots on goal, Montreal, the Devils 22 shots, the Canadiens 35. 0 for 4 on the power play was the Canadiens, and New Jersey was 0 for 5 on the power play. Okay. And by the way, now I got this window with some light in. I got the one next to me. It's a good light coming in, so that's why. Okay. Next was LA and Tampa Bay. Entering the matchup, the Kings were 23-32-6 with 52 points. Tampa Bay, league best, 47-11-4 with 98 points. And pretty much this game was for the President's Cup. And I checked the standings beforehand, and still, NHL, before I get into this matchup, NHL, give Tampa the President's Cup. Give it to them. Literally. They're so far ahead. There's no other team even close to them to get it. And you're not saying, hey, here you go, Tampa, enjoy. They already got it. They eventually already had the President's Cup. Or should I say the President's Trophy? They already have it. Give it to them. Well, give it to them already. Anyway, let's get into the matchup. After it was all said and done, this game went to a shootout. And it took 4 rounds. Tampa 3 for 4. LA 2 for 4. Winner. Tampa. Final score was 4-3. Shots on goal were 34 for Tampa, 33 for LA. And power plays were 1 for 4 for Tampa, 0 for 4 for the Kings. The Kings did pick up a point out of this. Before the Lightning, their 100th point of the year. I gotta give Sparky some love too. The next game, Edmonton at Nashville. Entered this matchup. Edmonton was 26-29-6 with 58 points. And Nashville was 23-5 with 77 points. That was all said and done. This game also went to a shootout. It went 4 rounds. Nashville 2 for 4. Edmonton 1 for 4. Winner. You guessed it. Nashville. Final score was 3-2. Shots on goal 38 for Nashville, 27 for Edmonton. Power plays 0 for 5 for Nashville, 1 for 3 for Edmonton. Edmonton did pick up a point. They're 59th point, while Nashville picks up a good 2 points. Next was Florida and Colorado. This game went in overtime, but to go into the matchup, Florida was 27-25-8 with 52 points. Colorado 27-24-11 with 65 points. When it was all said and done, like I said, when the overtime winner was Florida. Shots on goal, by the way, it was 4-3. 4-3 was the final. Shots on goal, 38 for Florida, 39 for Colorado. Power plays were 1 for 2 for Florida, 0 for 2 for Colorado. Colorado did pick up a point. They're 66 point, and Florida picks up the valuable 2. But they got it, And finally, the nightcap, Anaheim in Vancouver. Entering the matchup, Anaheim was 24-29-9 with 57 points. Vancouver 26-28-8 with 60 points. All said and done, Vancouver whips up on Anaheim, the Ducks, 4-0. Both teams even on shots at 29. And Anaheim 0 for 2 on power play. Vancouver 0 for 4. 1 on 2. Okay. Let me see that. Right here. Okay, going into the standings, that win for Nashville moves them up in first place now in the division. Winnipeg's now in second. The loss for the OTL for Colorado, they now have 66 points, but they still behind Minnesota. Really no other changes in the standings. So now we go to the playoff matchups. So you know what that means with the playoff matchups. Nashville will now take on Dallas in the first round. Winnipeg will take on St. Louis in the first round of the playoffs. That's pretty much all that did with the standings, especially for the playoff look. Now for today's games, a slew of games, 11 of them. 11 games on schedule, so here we go. Now these games are at 7 Eastern. Okay, 6 Central. Starting off with, so you guys can see a couple more. Go set it down. It's San Jose at Boston. San Jose enters this matchup at 37-18-8 with 82 points. Boston 36-17-9 with 81 points. Next is Calgary at the Islanders. Calgary enters this matchup with 38-16-7 with 83 points. Islanders 36-18-7 with 79 points. Next is Buffalo at Philadelphia. Buffalo enters the matchup at 29-25-8 and 8 with 66 points. Philadelphia is 29-26-27 with 65 points. Then we got Ottawa at the Capitals. Senators at the Capitals, or Ottawa at Washington. Entering the matchup, Ottawa is 22-34-5 with 49 points. Washington is 35-21-7 with 77 points. Next, LA's in Carolina. Entering the matchup, LA's at 23-32-7 with 53 points. Carolina is 33-23-6 with 72 points. And finally, the final 7 o'clock game, Pittsburgh at Columbus. Sorry about that. Sorry, Facebook thing. Alright, going into the matchup, Pittsburgh is 32-22-8 with 72 points. Columbus is 35-23-3 with 73 points. How I think some of these will go. I think San Jose will beat Boston. I think Calgary will keep their tear up. I think Philadelphia probably will beat Buffalo since they were in a back-to-back. I think Washington will continue their dominance and keep Ottawa from not advancing. I think Carolina will probably beat LA since they are tired. And I think Pittsburgh will probably beat Columbus. And right now, Pittsburgh, they're not in a playoff spot right now, but we'll see what can happen. The 7:30 game, 7:30 Eastern, that is 6:30 Central, is Montreal at Detroit. Entering this matchup, Montreal is 33-23-7 with 73 points. Detroit is 23-30-9 with 55 points. I think Montreal will probably do it, but you never know. Tonight, my Blues, the Blues. As you see, I'm wearing my Blues jersey, and we're also wearing my Cardinal hat because it's also spring training, so what the heck, go with a little baseball and a little hockey. Nashville comes to St. Louis. This is the 7 o'clock game. Entering this matchup, Nashville is 37-23-5 with 79 points. St. Louis is 33-23-6 with 72 points. I think Bennington will get the start in this one, and I think the Blues will do very great, especially with Nashville playing last night. I think this will really do. And by the way, this is also the final matchup between us and Nashville this season. Also at 8 o'clock, Minnesota's at Winnipeg. Minnesota's 30-27-6 with 66 points. Winnipeg is 37-21-4 with 78 points. And I think Winnipeg will probably win. I think they got a good showing, so we'll see what can happen. But we're hoping Minnesota beats Winnipeg. So I'm going against Winnipeg. I'm going for Minnesota in this one because one, the Blues need it, and second, be kind of good. Next is Florida at Arizona. This will be the 9 o'clock Eastern game, 8 Central. Entering this matchup, Florida is 28-25-8 with 64 points. Arizona is 29-28-5 with 63 points. My review, I think Florida will continue their win streak and beat Arizona. And finally, the nightcap, Dallas at Vegas. This is the 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 Central game. Entering this matchup, Dallas is 31-26-5 with 67 points. Vegas is 32, 26, and 5 with 69 points. Who I think is going to win? I'm thinking Vegas. I think Vegas will do good, especially they made a good charge in the trade deadline. So I'm thinking Vegas will win this game. So that is it. Everyone, please stay safe. Take care. Remember, the Lord's watching you. So until then, I'll see you guys around. So I'm Dirk, and this has been your NHL Report. Peace.